Hi, we're back with part 2 of our unit conversion, and we're still working with US customary units, and today we're using what I call mixed units. You'll see on this first problem it says we have something that's 9 feet and 2.5 inches long. So I kind of think of that as mixed because I'm starting off with feet and inches instead of just one thing. And then, for instance, this one tells me that I need to convert this 2 inches, and I need to report in fractional inches. That means that my final answer is going to have a fraction, not a decimal. These are actually super easy to use. Here's how you do it. First, you say, out of these 2 mixed parts, which part do I actually need to convert? Well, this is already in inches, and I need inches, so this guy I don't need yet. I'm going to put a circle around him so I remember to come back to him later. I need to convert the 9 feet to inches. So I start and use the same way we did it last time. 9 feet times, and I make a fancy 1. Well, I'm going to put feet on bottom and inches on top. And I know there are 12 inches in 1 feet, so I'm going to put it like that. Then I'm going to multiply it with my calculator. 9 times 12, 108. So I get 108. Remember how we did it before. These feet here will cancel with those feet, leaving just inches. But I'm not done yet because remember this 2.5 inches I left here and I circled it so I didn't forget it. I didn't include that part yet. All that the 108 is just the 9 feet part. So what do I need to do? Well, I need to add on this extra 2.5 inches. So I'm going to do plus 2.5 inches. And even though it's got fractions, which I know everyone is, not fractions aren't your friends, but all I have to do is add the whole number part. 108 plus 2. Well, I still have this on my calculator, so 108 plus 2, 110, and 1/2 inches. Done. Okay, so let's try another one. So this next one is actually a little bit different. It says 3 feet, 5.5 inches, and this time they want me to go to decimal feet. So my final answer needs to be in feet, and it needs to be a decimal as compared to a fraction. So again, I look at it and I decide which part of this do I actually need to change. I don't need to change the 3 feet, I need to change the 5 inches. So I'm just going to circle the 3 feet so I don't forget about it in a second. And I'm going to write down my 5 inches. And I'm going to make my fancy 1. I need inches on bottom, so it cancels with that one. And I want to go to feet. Well, let's see. It's 12 inches equals 1 foot. So this time, 5 times 1 on top is 5. And I have the 12 is on bottom. My inches and my inches cancel, leaving me with just feet. Now we talked about last time, this big bar here means to divide. So I'm going to divide that on my calculator. 5 divided by 12. Is 0.416. Repeating. But my problem here says round to the 1/100th of a foot. Which place is that? Well, that's this place right here. So this 6 makes that 1 turn into a 2. 0.42 feet. Am I done with my answer? Not quite. Remember, I circled that 3 feet over there so that I didn't forget it. What do I need to do with it? Well, all I've done so far is change this 5 inches over to feet. So I just need to take this 3 feet and add it back on at the end. Plus 3. Oh, and that's super easy to add. It's just going to be 3.42. Okay. Next one. So which one is this? Oh, let's see. We need to go to inches. So I'm going to leave the inches part and change the feet to inches. And I'm going to go back and change this. Last time what we did,